The Wood Stove Sessions are brought to you by Kinden's Bakery, located at 151 Main Street, Lewisport, Newfoundland. By Music NL, motivated by a vision of music cultivated at home and celebrated everywhere. Le Gabotour, Newfoundland and Labrador's French language newspaper. And the Citadel House, where music comes to be heard.
You storm out like the wind. You're on a high, I'm on the mend, but I feel like shit, and you're my muse. Guess I'm the end to something new, and I do it to myself for sickness and for health. You turn me inside out, shut my mouth. You're so proud, and I do it for myself for sickness and for health. You turn me upside down, strip my gown. I'm yours now. All grown up this time round, till you give up and I'm let down. Oh, I'm so naive for thinking I could play it cool. Oh, I'm a fool, and I do it to myself for sickness and for health. You turn me inside out, shut my mouth. You're so proud, and I do it for myself for sickness and for health. You turn me upside down, strip my gown. I'm yours now. I'm yours now. I'm yours now.
Hi, we're here with Hannah Green in front of the wood stove. She's in the hot seat today. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of this.
Thank you for having me.
This is going to be really, really intriguing for me. I've been looking forward to this for a long time because I think the first time I saw you would have been at Music Now last November.
Okay, yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my first one, so that makes sense.
Well, that was the question. Have you been involved, like doing industry conferences before that?
No, not really. Kind of new on the scene, I guess. So it's all very new
So,
to me.
what's your background? What drew you into the music as an industry, or is that even what you're interested in?
Yeah, I guess when I graduated from high school, I mean, I had always like played in coffee shops
Okay.
and that sort of thing, but I really just wanted to start making my own music, and I guess made some connections in the process, and yeah, just opened me up to the kind of industry side of it. So I'm starting on that.
And
it's been good.
you're from St. John's? Is that
I'm
correct?
from Flat Rock originally, but I'm based in St. John's right now.
So you played coffee shops, and was that cover stuff, or writing your own? When did you start writing?
I started writing, I guess, in high school. I guess I took I took a guitar course in grade 12, which is when I actually started learning how to play guitar. So once I started that, I started writing too, just like picking up the guitar and
Mm-hmm.
jotting down some stuff every now and then, and discovered I really liked it. And there's this coffee shop in Torbay actually where I used to go on Thursday nights. They would have folk night,
Okay.
and so sometimes it'd be like an open mic or whatever. And so I would go share some covers, and then if I had enough courage at the time, I would share an original or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the genre you put your music into? Is folk music or?
I think more alternative, but like a lot of folk influences for sure.
Okay. You took guitar lessons, but when I see you play in the pictures, you're playing a right-handed guitar upside down. Is that right?
That's true, yes.
So how did you take lessons? Was it a group lesson or?
Well, so in the course, it was a high school course, and there was, I guess, probably a dozen people in the class. But 6 of them, I think, were left-handed, which was like very
Wow.
odd. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm left-handed, so there were only 5 left-handed guitars. So I guess I
No
volunteered to
way.
be the odd one out, I guess. So I just said I would learn it upside down.
And do you restring it like differently?
No,
or-
I just keep it the same. Play the chords.
So the
upside
chord
down.
is completely upside down?
Yeah.
Wow. I think it's you and Jimi Hendrix that have.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. He's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Yeah, well, it's not bad company.
Yeah.
So folk music, that's a really big umbrella. And so you said more alternative.
Mhm.
You got people, like, where would you place it in with any other artist? Is there a sound alike or person I want to be like, or I like that person's music or their career?
Mhm. So there's an artist by the name of Billy Martin. I really love her music. I discovered it, I guess, a couple years ago now. She's based in the UK, I believe, but her music is very much like, it's very lyrically focused, and she really kind of leans into the raw kind of human side of music. Like, you can hear some not so perfect notes in songs and
Right.
that sort of thing. So I really loved the production of her stuff, and when I started making music, I kind of leaned into that, and so some of it, turned into more alternative, but like there's also that folk aspect where like not everything's perfect, like
Yeah.
the string might not be fully in tune, that kind
Okay.
of thing. But then we take like, sometimes I'll play an electric guitar and it turns into like the darker tones, that kind of thing.
Do you have a typical type band, or is it that you would, for the studio stuff, do you surround it with like drums, bass, keys,
Mm-hmm.
and an electric guitar, or?
Yeah, all those, and really been getting into like having some trumpets and
Cool.
strings, that sort of thing. Some synthy stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with Sam Fender.
Yeah.
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 So his music, I think, is very much like kind of that full band, like heavy, like with strings and everything,
Right.
that kind of thing. So I kind of want to be doing more of that stuff too.
Cool. So you put out your project just last year, isn't it?
In July, yeah.
In July.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's less than a year old at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So how's the baby doing? Everything good?
She's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it out in July, and then I only really played a couple shows, I guess,
Mm.
at first, because I have been in school. I just graduated, so been doing that for the most part. But now I'm doing shows. Darcy Scott and I have been
Yeah.
doing a little tour around the province. And yeah, I'm really only now, I guess, touring the album. But
Yeah.
it's been nice kind of spreading it out, like having that release come first, then playing a couple shows, and then like playing the tour has, I guess, created some momentum again. And
Yeah.
I just got my vinyls in as well.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna do like a vinyl release at Fred's
Cool.
Records
Yeah.
next weekend. So yeah, spreading it out has been good. I think for keeping I don't know people's ears open to it a bit more for a bit longer. It seems.
Yeah. Working on another project. Are you writing?
Yeah, I'm writing and I'm starting a project with Hurricane Music.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a management production company. So I started working with them about a half year ago, I guess, and I'll be doing my next EP with
Okay.
them.
6 songs. Or...
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't fully nailed it down yet, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you. I can't remember. Did you finish school or you graduated?
I finished school. I have my convocation in
Oh, okay.
a week
And
or something.
What's your degree?
English.
English. Literature.
Yeah, for the most part, like just a broad term.
Okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah. You write poetry?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yes. I try to. Anyway.
Are you going to publish? Do you think that might be in the works? At some
I
point?
don't know. Like, I definitely have a few diaries
Oh,
laying around the apartment. There's some
that's dangerous though.
there's some full notebooks around. So I don't know. I've always kind of maybe seen myself writing short stories, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But doing English has definitely helped with the songwriting aspect.
Yes.
Like, I think more than I thought, because I mean, I've always been a reader, I guess, but in university they kind of make you read things that you don't always want to read.
Yeah.
So it kind of pushes you outside of your comfort zone a bit.
Yeah.
And you end up, unconsciously, or not unconsciously, but like unknowingly learning new words and
Yeah.
that kind of thing, taking in new sentence structure and
Yeah. Even a new rhythm to
Yeah.
how something is laid out.
yeah. And it's been cool, I guess, kind of broadening certain writing skills and reading skills, and
Yeah.
interpreting things different ways, and seeing how I can kind of bring that into my own writing.
Do you have favorite time periods for English literature?
Yeah, I'm not not huge in the old stuff.
Okay. So
Not gonna
so
lie.
so just for fear of having of what this might mean, but classify old. Is it
Classify
like
old.
my?
I did like a lot of Shakespeare.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, that's
I'm not like a huge Shakespeare person.
Dickens, Hardy.
Like not so much.
No.
I did mostly like a lot of like, more modern stuff, I guess.
Okay.
I mean I say more modern, but it's like Canterbury Tales, those kinds
Okay.
of things.
Yeah.
But I was thankful to have a lot of creative courses too. And
Right.
So, you kind of get to pick and choose the books that you want to do,
Okay.
and then write about it, that sort of thing. So, I think I definitely had more of like a modern perspective in school.
Okay.
Thank God, because
Uh,
some of the older stuff, it's like, you got to read the page like 5 times sometimes.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the farther we get separated from the actual time period, the more the language it almost becomes a second language. Like it's not
Mhm.
English anymore.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
the way we think of it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Although it is interesting, it does challenge how you write,
Mhm.
how you communicate,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. for
And
sure.
the other thing I found with Dickens in particular is that this is what was interesting to the public at the time.
Mhm.
So that tells you about what the culture was thinking about and what they were interested in
Exactly.
at the time, or
Yeah.
what resonated with them.
Yeah.
So that I find that interesting, perhaps only on an academic way,
Hmm.
but it's interesting. Okay, so you must have been in the studio since your last release of or are you planning on going back in order to start for the new EP?
Only just a little bit of pre-production
Okay.
has been done, really, and like some of my own stuff at home.
Okay.
But yeah, that's in the works over the next like month or so.
Okay.
Just gonna start the new project.
Have you been road testing the songs, the new ones?
I have, yes.
Yeah?
I have, yeah.
Is that been educational?
Yeah, taking people's feedback definitely. They seem to go over well, I think. With the next project, I'm really trying to be more honest, I think, with myself.
Okay.
I was perhaps a bit naive, I think, going into it at first, being kind of new on the scene a little bit. You're definitely in that mindset of like, what are people going to like, and then how do I make stuff
Okay.
that people are going to like. But I think I'm trying to like maybe adapt myself to a more like real version, and like what is it that I like, and
Right.
what are the sounds that I want to hear, and that sort of
Right.
thing. And then I think finding venues that nurture that more.
Yeah.
I think venues definitely like this, the City
Mm.
House. More of like a listening audience.
Yep.
Where they're more appreciative of like, you know, the lyrics
Yep.
as opposed to just big sounds and catchy hooks, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Then a listening room is really an ideal situation because they're there to listen. That's the name, right? They're there to listen to what you have to say. And I think it is. Yeah, I think it's valuable for you to be thinking in terms of this honest in the sense that this is what I want to hear, because you need to make your sound. You need to offer whatever your vision is, and it will find its audience.
Yes,
Right.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of finding its audience, what are you looking for in the next 2, 3, 4 years? Is this a full-time thing? You got a straight day job, or?
I work in a coffee shop
Perfect.
once a week.
I love it. Yeah.
Um,
In Torbay?
in St. John's.
Okay.
But I would like to be doing music full time. But actually, my partner and I are hopefully moving this summer. And I'm gonna try to be like touring different provinces and just branching out a little bit more.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think over the course of the next few years, just trying to like get in front of new audiences, make connections, new people.
Any particular regions that you want to focus on?
I mean, I have really only been playing in Newfoundland
Yeah.
for the most part. So even just like within Canada, Ontario, like to make it out west, maybe BC.
Yeah.
From what I hear, the music scene's is pretty cool in a lot of those areas.
Yeah. It's it seems to me it you have to travel a good ways to get between some of them, but there's it depends on what particular circuit you're going through. There's certain places that are more they're listening rooms, so they're more open. Right?
Yes. for
Yeah.
sure.
So have you thought about once you're ready to leave Canada, what region, where you want to go from there? You think it into the States or to Europe?
I think Europe would
Yeah.
be cool. I'd love to maybe tour Germany. I think the Berlin area has some very cool stuff coming out of it.
Yeah.
Definitely, the fire agrees with me, I
Yeah.
think.
Apparently, yeah.
There's definitely like a cool alternative scene in Berlin.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands, those kinds of places I think would be cool.
Yeah.
There seems to be like a lot of support around the type of music I make, I think. in those
Germany
places.
has a really strong, from what I've seen, folk scene too. So folk being a big umbrella, so there's some people that we wouldn't classify necessarily at the ECMAs as folk, but they have a very strong like fan clubs in Germany. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Berlin is up there, but all like traveling, you can travel all the way through
Yeah.
and down into I would think Spain. I mean, any reason to go to the Mediterranean
Mm-hmm.
I'd take it. Right? Netherlands, though, yeah, that'd be good. Because there's a good connection with Canada into Holland. So,
Mm-hmm.
travel with band, travel alone, travel.
I think starting out alone.
Yeah.
I've been joking because in one of my songs I play the mouth trumpet, and I've been saying that it's not in the budget yet to have an actual trumpet player. So definitely flying solo for now. But who knows, if a couple bigger shows were to come along, then a full band would definitely be ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all just depends, I guess. But I've been enjoying playing solo. I think I've been learning more about myself because it almost forces you to interact with the audience more.
Yeah.
In a way, like you really develop that kind of storytelling aspect of yourself as well.
That's very true.
So that's been cool. With a band, I feel you're not as much inclined, I guess, because it really depends if your band is more like interactive among one another.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel I just kind of, I guess I'm the front person of the band.
No, and that's the more you, well, my opinion, but the more you, the more strength you take from that, like that, or that you pull into yourself, recognize that, people didn't come to the show or buy the ticket because there was a band. They came because it said Hannah Green, right? They want to see you. They want to know your story. They connect with it,
Yeah.
right? That's the whole point of doing an art form, is that people resonate with it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say I encourage you to travel with the band when it's important, but make sure that you are very comfortable and the banter with the audience, all of that stuff works,
Yeah.
and strengthen that particular skill set. Don't be afraid to tell your story. That's why you're there. Right?
Yeah, that's right. I guess you don't really think about it when you're singing a song. Like when you're singing, you're also telling your story, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
more direct when you're actually just talking.
Yeah.
It can be more intimidating sometimes, I suppose.
Yes. There's no question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel for artists, it's like music is the escape, and you don't think about it when you're singing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel for me, I feel vulnerable, I guess, when I'm playing songs, but yeah, you're also like telling that part of yourself, but not fully realizing it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's a structure to it. I do this verse, then I do that verse, and and there's a chorus in between, and the hook is right here. And
Yeah.
so your mind sort of gets caught up in that. But the bottom line of it is that you're telling your story, right? And it's intended to connect with people, right?
Yeah. It's the plan anyway.
Well, yeah, yeah, and it does. You do it really well. If you're an artist, you do the best that you can. Then you find your audience. That's what you're doing this summer, right?
Yeah.
Building your audience.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you played. You've done on this tour. You played out west, Western Newfoundland at the Rotary Arts Center.
Yeah.
And you've done Twillingate, which is sort of central.
Yeah.
Did you guys start at the Battery Cafe? town?
No, we.
But you have played there.
I have, yeah. I have in. I think it was a few months ago. I played there.
Yeah.
I've played there a couple times now, I suppose. But Darcy and I have played. I guess Port Wrexham was our first stop, and we've kind of just been going on the weekends, making a couple stops here and there.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't even realize how big the province is.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't done that much touring around, like even just as an actual tourist.
Yeah.
But it's been really cool, like not just playing, but even just seeing parts of the province too.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you do the trip all the way across to Corner Brook in one go?
We drove out there one day and then played that night. Then on the way home, we played in Grand Falls,
Okay.
and we've been really lucky with accommodations. Actually, people have
That's good.
been taking us in left and right, so that's been
It's
really
the
nice.
community is that way,
Mhm.
right? I think so. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So show tour. Okay, so the EP comes out. You're thinking maybe next year ECMAs are supposed to be in Cape Breton. You might put together a little tour for that, or
That would be ideal. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's definitely something that's in the works.
yeah.
So.
And you're working with Matt and Dave from Hurricane. Going
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, they're great, honestly. Like
Yeah.
they're really just there for the artists, and they
Hard
want you to
workers.
succeed.
Yeah.
Because they've lived it themselves, and they
Yes.
kind of they know the ropes. So
Yeah.
it's nice that they're sharing their wisdom with us,
Yeah.
newbies.
Yeah. They. It seems to me they get a great deal of satisfaction from helping people.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah. Where can people find you online?
People can find me. I have been getting better with social media, so
Okay.
Hannah Green Music, Instagram, Facebook, and I actually do use my website pretty regularly. I
Yeah.
update my shows and stuff on there.
Cool.
HannahGreenMusic.ca.
And it's Hannah Green on all the streaming platforms and stuff?
Yeah, Hannah Green and all those. Spotify, Apple.
Okay. And is there anything in particular that you want people to remember coming out of this interview? Anything I've forgotten?
Let me think. I think maybe just keep an eye out. I am also I might be touring again this summer, so
Yeah, cool.
keep an eye out for that. Nothing is announced at the moment, but
Mhm.
keep an eye out for that, and just new music.
New music, yeah.
I always try to post some videos too. Actually, Matt and I and another friend of mine got together and filmed a live video of one of my songs there a couple months ago, so it's up on my YouTube.
I saw that one.
Mhm.
That was really well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's great.
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
so YouTube, all those platforms.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Perfect. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me.